This is the scene outside the York City Government Center in York, Pennsylvania on June 21st, 2018. Within an hour, a hearing will begin there. The hearing will be held by the Pennsylvania Human Relations Commissions, and it will focus on an incident that took place in April at a nearby golf course. A group of golfers, 5 women, all African Americans, they were asked to leave the course, and eventually police were called. The management of the golf course, who were all white, said that the women were golfing too slowly and in violation of a club policy. That's their explanation for asking them to leave and subsequently calling police. The women say they weren't golfing too slowly and were following rules. They believe it was an example of racism, and as a result of that, the Human Relations Commission is holding this hearing, which will begin within the hour, and it's expected to continue through Friday. The commission can't say, or won't say prior to the hearing, what witnesses will be participating. They don't actually have the authority to require witnesses to testify, but a little while ago, Chad Lassiter, the executive director, did tell me that a national expert on subconscious bias will be testifying, and he thought that will be very enlightening given these circumstances. The expert will talk about things, how someone might not think they have a bias, but actually they do. It could affect their actions and their attitudes. He didn't go so far as to say he believes that that's a possible explanation, or he didn't go so far as to say he believes that's the likely explanation of what happened, but he thinks that that's a very worthwhile thing to understand in light of this. He gave the example of a man who didn't really have much understanding of what a woman facing breast cancer goes through, and he said that lack of understanding doesn't make the person a bad person, but understanding those things can go a long way. And he said he hopes that kind of understanding is one of the things that comes out of this hearing. Again, this is David Wenner reporting for PennLive in York.